you when you got on open. I was like, his ass, no, I want to be on the flight.
I guess we're still going. I was reading Tar Baby. In her 50s and could not read. And my favorite thing is reading.
Yeah.
Like, I just think about how many books she bought me as a kid. Simply because she couldn't read. She didn't want me to read. No, it's just so crazy. Because like, you literally have to finish your freshman year. Like, wow. It's just so crazy when life is just easier for the next generation. So many things that you've done. Like, I'm just thinking about like what life is gonna be like for Kaisha now. Because of things that you've done for like Amaya and Leah. It like blows my mind a little bit. Because like, whenever I like watch you, it's a little scary to realize that like this is the road that I paved. Like, it's kind of scary because I'm so serious. Like, think about our family map. Like, mom came here to see Andre. Like, Andre dropped out of school. He dropped out of school. There were no prospects for literally any of our other cousins going to college. And like, all of our cousins got so mad when I was like choosing which school I was going to go to, and then when I decided that I was going to school I had on my face, like they got really, really mad and kept like telling me that I couldn't do it. Because they were yeah, and they were scared that I was going to like leave and not come back, which I did do. But like, I did that, and then I went to college, and then I made all these mistakes of like not making connections and making friends and finding out about all the resources that they had. And then it's just like so trippy to watch you go to college and like do the opposite of what I did, and like not only the opposite, but like they were happy for you to go to college, and like they welcomed you back home, and it's just like it's just really sweet to see the curse has been broken. Not broken entirely, but it's been partially broken, and it's also just a little terrifying to see the road that I've paved. Like, it's really scary to look. It's scary to look back on, like behind me, and then it's hopeful, but also scary to look forward at you. Because like, if I had not gone to college, where would we be right now? Would we still be in like? Would you have believed that it was even possible to leave?
I think I believed it was possible. Obviously, you were the sole person to tell me about it.
No, of course not.
I would have pushed this hard thing for me.
You wouldn't have pushed this hard, and it wouldn't have been. I don't think it would have been a smooth process for you. Just think about when you were like supposed to be looking for colleges and applying for colleges, and you just didn't want to do it. And I was like, Shadi, you gotta do it. You gotta get out of here.
I was very much like, I think at that point I knew where I wanted to go here, and I knew that it costed too much, and I kind of already felt like, okay, what's the point in even like trying? And then you like, bitch, decided this scholarship, and you get it, it'll be fine. And like, I don't give myself enough credit for how smart I am. I don't think that I should give myself too much. But like, I don't give myself credit for how smart I am, and how well I like speaking and speaking to people I am. Until like, I get something, I'm like, okay, I get something that I like.
Yeah, and it's not your fault because you were raised in an environment where you were taught to believe that like everything you do is just not good enough. Like, you're just a fuck up. And that's just not true because we're not fuck ups. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I mean. You're welcomed by mom and grandma. Like, you literally have a room to go back to. Like, my freshman year, I couldn't think, like, around this time of year when it's time to, like, move out, like, I didn't know where I was gonna go because, like, when I left in September, I was literally sleeping on grandma's floor. And, like, mom did not live in the room that she lives in now. It was in your room. And, like, somebody else was in mom's room. So I was just like, if I go back home, where am I gonna go? On mom's bed? With you? Because you were still there? Like, it was not possible. But, like, you literally have a home and a room that you can go back to. Like, mom has 2 rooms now, and she has a husband that's taking care of her. Things are just so completely different now than they were when I was going to college. Yeah, a part of that is because I went to college and I took a huge weight off of mom. Like, she didn't have to financially provide for me. She didn't have to think of a space to keep her children in. Like, all of her kids were gone and she just had one kid to take care of. That is so much easier.
Yeah.
And then all you had to worry about was how you were going to pay for school, which you have your dad. And you had financial aid. And then I told you about the program.
No, my dad, he sucks. He was like, don't worry. You can send me the payment plan. Like, I can pay like 3,000 or 4,000 of your tuition. And I'm sure if I asked him if it was like dire, he probably would be able to do it.
But the thing is, you had that option. You had somebody who was willing to do that for you. Whereas I had mom who had $0 in the bank. She was literally on disability. My dad was nowhere to be found. When I asked him to co-sign for a loan, it literally got rejected. And I was like, okay, the only way I'm gonna be able to go to school is with the Schaufelds. Like, they literally saved my life.
They're great. They saved me too.
I'm sure you probably would have gotten a scholarship based off of your own merit, but like, family ties definitely help, especially in that specific foundation. So it's just like, when I say I look back at the road that was paved so that you are doing like great now, like, it literally makes me so fucking emotional because I'm just like, wow, like, it's been 7 years since I started college, and here we are, 2nd generation in college.
Yeah, and I was telling my friend in Bali who has like stupidly rich friends. I was telling her, I was like, it's so interesting being here in college and like listening to people talk when people like mom and Mari like literally can't like read. Because right,
literally can't read. Like, our mother cannot read. She's like in her 50s and cannot read. And my favorite thing is reading.
Yeah.
Like, I just think about how many books she bought me as a kid, simply because she couldn't read and she didn't want me to be with her.
Which is crazy because it's like that's, I was telling my friend that I was like, mom, like growing up, like she didn't let us watch much TV. It was all about like reading books at your board. And like
it was literally reading books. And do you remember? I don't know if she bought you these, but she bought me so many like workbooks, like school workbooks. So I had a ton of like math ones and spelling ones and ones that taught me how to write in cursive and like history and geography.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, mom really encouraged like learning.
They do cry. You made me cry. It hurt.
No, it's just so crazy. It's like you literally had to finish your freshman year, like.
But like, what's even crazier? I mean, it feels so weird that I'm about to finish my freshman year, and I already have so many like great people that have encouraged me, and so many like great options.
Yeah, and you could possibly stay on campus. I think I'm crying because you had the opportunity to stay on campus for summer. Because like my summer freshman year, like I literally was homeless, and it's just like you're not gonna be homeless.
Well, I am going back home this summer because we did miss the deadline for the 10-week program.
Okay, but like next summer, you have the opportunity.
I will definitely do that.
Like, that is so crazy. Like, it is just so nice to know that you have friends that are helping you in college.
Yeah, they're going to college.
No, because it's so easy for you. That's a good thing. It's easier than it was for me. Like, you don't have to work full time to go to school. Like, I was literally working full time, like, to feed myself and to find a home, and you don't have to do that, and that is so nice.
It is quite privileged to have like a dad who can send money if I need it.
Yeah, and you also have Murray. Like,
Yeah, he's the Norwich dad. He's great.
wow, it's so crazy how we literally live the same life but 2 different lives.
Yep. I also don't live on a city.
That is so crazy. Oh my god. Okay, I did not need to cry so much just now, but like, wow, it's just so crazy when life is just easier for the next generation because of the things that you've done.
I don't know, but I mean, I don't think
Like, I'm just thinking about like what life is gonna be like for Keisha now because of the things that you've done, or for like Amaya and Leah. Like Maya and Leah are gonna be like, they're gonna get fucking doctorates. Like, Andre's kids are gonna have degrees. Are you kidding me? My brother's kids are gonna have degrees because of us.
Yeah, I think like to get this foundation. So there's a lot of things.
Like, that is so crazy. Just think about where Andre and Kissy came from.
I mean,
Like, they didn't even finish high school.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a burrito? Are they good? Okay.
Oh my god. Oh. That was good. That was a good cry.
Should I get croissant or should I get French toast?
I don't know, French toast.
Should I get oatmeal or should I get yogurt?
Both.
I don't know. I think I want yogurt.
Oatmeal is more filling.
Yeah, I want.
You should get both. You should get oatmeal and then eat the yogurt after. Try not to do what I just did. Boiled yet, and it already smells so good. I have 3 cups of veggie scraps here. We have some squash, parsley, onions, garlic, tomatoes. Literally so many scraps from so many different things. And I'm gonna make a stock now. So it's 11:30 now, and I was cleaning out my fridge and my freezer, which is why I baked cookies, and I had some sourdough discard in the fridge, and I'm making veggie stock in the Instant Pot because I mean veggie broth, because I need veggie broth. And then while I was cleaning out the fridge, I was thinking about a ton of things that I could have for breakfast, like leftover things, and I realized that I had this half a bacon, egg, and cheese in there that I was eating for breakfast yesterday. So it is 11:30 now. This bacon, egg, and cheese is going to be my breakfast, and then when I get hungry, I'm gonna cook some rice, and then I have some beef stew and bangin' bartho with chicken in the fridge. I have leftover pizza. I eat that for dinner. And I have a ton of meals in the freezer that I prepped like a week ago or weeks ago for weeks like this when I'm on my period. And like right now, sorry, I burned my hand in the oven, so I'm rinsing it under cold water. And like right now, I do have like energy to cook. Like I do want to take things out of the freezer and prep some more meals, but because I don't know what I want to do, it's like the worst time for me to do that because I get overwhelmed and I try to cook everything. So I'm gonna just keep it simple, eat what I have, try to finish off all the foods that I have in the fridge so I'm not adding more freezer meals to the freezer that I'm probably not gonna eat. And then cook something when I like really need to. And right now, the only thing I really need is rice. Listen, don't tell me you're making veggie broth unless, or you're saving your scraps unless you're saving a whole squash skin. Look at this. I roasted a squash and the whole skin is in here, seeds and all. Okay, so save your motherfucking scraps, bitch. I made French toast with a leftover croissant, some eggs.
Hey boss, got two out there. I told them to close, but they offered to pay $100.
So I was not doing any sort of readathon, but I just wanted to record that I've been reading for 3 hours, 2 minutes, 32 seconds, and however many nanoseconds we're still going. I was reading Tar Baby. That's how much of the way through I got. Page 105 of 300 and something. In the audiobook, I'm about like not that far. So I'm catching up to where I am in the audiobook. I want to say I'm probably here, chapter 5, but the audible version has like 20 something chapters and this one has 10. So, and I think it's because this one is like the chapters are split up by each person's perspective, and whoever did the audible version messed that up. But I'm actually on chapter 4. And on Audible, I think I'm on chapter like 8 or 9. It is Tuesday, April 29th. It is around, it's about to be 3 p.m. Oh, and I'm stretching. Because this morning I went for a run and I did my laundry, and I folded laundry, put away laundry, cleaned my bathroom, cleaned my entryway, mopped the floors, did the dishes, put everything away, and my house is super clean. But I didn't make myself breakfast and some sandwich for lunch, which is in the fridge. I'm kind of hungry now, but the one thing I didn't do after my run, which today is my first day back into running, one thing I didn't do after my run was stretch. So I'm stretching now and rolling out my muscles with my foam roller because I'm about to head to the library because I need to update my information on my library card, and there's this book that I was just listening to someone talk about on BookTube, and I want to see if it's at the library. So I'm gonna do that, and then because the weather is nice, I'm gonna sit in the park and read some more of Tar Baby and maybe start the book that I find if I find the one I'm looking for. This feels really nice. So I'm gonna do that. I'm about to get dressed after I stretch and then head out. And that will be the day. I'm at the park. I have my sandwich. My book is in my bag, but I'm starving to death, so I need to eat this sandwich real quick. But I can't bite this on camera. I should have put more turkey, but the pickled vegetables are good. I need more turkey. Hello, everybody. This is Mo.
Hello, I am Mo.
I am Mo. Why are you so serious?
It's not a game.
We at the motherfucking park.
At the motherfucker.
I got my blanket. Mo has their blanket. We are on two separate sides of the park.
Two cool bros sitting exactly 3 inches apart from each other because they're not gay.
No. They might kiss. To the library now. Listening to Tar Baby. I'm on chapter 11 on the audiobook, which is I think chapter 5 or 6, and the physical book, which is just about where I'm at. So I'm caught up, which is nice. This is what I'm wearing today, in case I didn't show that earlier. And I'm about half the way, if not more than half of the way, to the library. Okay, I've been walking so fast I didn't notice how close I was. I'm literally like right outside the library. More than half the way actually.
I saw you when you got on over there. I was like, his ass, no, I want to be on the mic.
Hi. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. What's your name again?
I'm 7.
7. This is Tay.
Hi. Hey Tay, you having fun on this? I could not tell you. I don't get on these trucks. That's a Mack truck. That bitch. Hey. Here. You're so cute. Okay. Oh, you too. Oh, your hair smells really nice. I was like, let me know.
Thank y'all for bringing the amazing energy.
Of course. Oh. Okay, so I'm back on the ground, obviously, as you can see from the footage that you just saw with all the good friends and whatnot. I didn't get any footage inside the library because honestly I do not like inside that library. It's not as cozy as my hometown library. It's very much futuristic, not many books. It's kind of dirty, and all the people in there look kind of upset. But who knows, maybe they're studying or something. Maybe they are upset. That's not my business. I didn't get any books. I couldn't find. I did find this one book on the history of Long Island that I thought was really interesting, but I didn't feel like taking it out, so I left it. I took a picture of it though. Anyways, that was my library visit. I did do all the like admin stuff I needed to do there, although I did try to send myself something and it didn't go to my number, so I don't know if they changed it to the correct number, but my address is definitely changed, that's for shit sure. That's all that matters. Okay, bye. Nope.